Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about somebody that is experiencing some tendencies towards self-sabotage because they have a fear of abandonment or a fear of rejection, probably more likely the latter, because the second card we have out is the Yes card. So this is somebody who is expecting or fearful that they will get a no on something they really do want. This could be a job opportunity. This could be a love interest. This could be, do you forgive me for what's happened? But this individual is saying, I want this so badly. I'm just afraid of getting hurt. So I self-sabotage. And the universe is trying to send you signs to give you a little bit of confidence or courage, or a little bit more, I should say. And you might see little indicators of that through music or maybe even radio or television that will try to convince you to go for this anyways, even though there might be some fear. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of Winchanta. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Key Controller. What's up, Angel? How we doing? If you are in need of a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Otherwise, let's dive in and see what we've got for you, shall we? All right, this is the signs of the times. When I reached for the deck, the card that I saw in my head was the one with the little white fence. I think it's boundaries. So it could be that we have a concern or there's a fear because of somebody having some pretty strong boundaries. We've got number 34, which is the sunflower. I love the art on this card. Hello there, Michael. Hello, Earth Angel. And it talks about action. This correlates really nicely with the Queen of Wands, for example, the King of Wands. This is about, okay, I know what I need to do. I might be a little bit nervous, but the thing that is blocking this individual from taking that action is they are overthinking. So you might have to pull from the Overthinker's Oracle. This desire is very strong. I think they have a sense that this job or this relationship or this, next chapter would be really beautiful, but they're nervous because they don't know how it'll go. But I mean, that's how I feel when I get on a roller coaster, and I sign up every time anyways. The universe wants you to take a chance here. If I didn't mention it, it was number 34 and number 44, so definitely a lot of fours. We've got number 17, which talks about an opportunity. So this person who is maybe a little bit hesitant to take action is going to find themselves very tempted because of an opportunity that seems golden, that seems more comfortable for them. And number 2, which is the flamingo. This talks about fun. So maybe there's an opportunity to go to an event or take someone to a happy hour. That could apply for job situations as well. Maybe there's a meet the team if it's more of a career reading. But we have somebody that is going to be, I think, put at ease and reminded of what they could potentially have if they do go out on a limb and pursue this thing that they want, to kind of inspire them to be a little bit less anxious, right? This is the Pulp Tarot. What else do we have? 6 of Cups, a Sun, 3 of Cups in the reverse. I love seeing the sun come out, not just because it represents happiness. It is also, of course, closely tied to the sunflower, but there's mixed energy here. There is the Six of Cups, which talks about good memories and for many, like emotional closeness or intimacy, you know, feeling that you can trust somebody, for example. This would indicate something that has a little bit of history to it, right? This isn't the first time you've met or the first time maybe you've worked for this company. Whatever it is, there's a sense that this was interrupted by the Three of Cups in the reverse. I was happy. I was, you know, really feeling like I was where I was supposed to be. And then something really difficult happened, a break of trust, right? A question mark. So this could be, you know, things going really well in a relationship or in a dating experience. And then somebody, you know, starts an argument or says something that really hurts your feelings, demonstrates that they have a different perspective that makes you maybe a little bit uncomfortable. This could be for a job situation. You know, we were going to hire you, but now we don't have the budget, that kind of thing, right? I didn't get what I wanted. So this sense of rejection or not getting what you wanted has put this person that I'm reading for in a little bit of a precarious spot, right? Like I still want this, but you've already made me feel like I can't trust you. So it's not easy to build that trust back up, right? Hello there, Sidefinder. Hello, Divinely Protected. How are we doing today? I'm good, thank you. Two of Wands, Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the Six of Swords in the reverse. And when, you know, that rejection or that argument or that distancing happened, I felt like I had to do something different. I had to create a different plan. Was it what I wanted to do? No. Because I didn't want to get further away from the opportunity that I really wanted, which was this. So, you know, when you feel like you're close to getting a job offer and then it falls through and you have to start over again, it can be a bit demoralizing. And that's applicable to dating as well. You know, you think you're in a great relationship or you think you're about to be committed and then something falls through and you're like, okay, back to square one. Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands. Figured we'd seen her, or we would see her. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, I think there was something here that didn't work out. And like I said, it could have been an argument. You know, I didn't know that's what you wanted, or I didn't know that's how you would treat a server, or I didn't know that you didn't offer benefits. This is just an independent contractor role, or whatever it is. You know, there was a disagreement, an impasse. You want that, I want this, or you can't do this at this time, and I need a job right now. I'm the Queen of Wands, so I'm going to find a new opportunity. Now, that might have made things a little bit more complicated, right? Someone's willingness to say, okay, you don't want to do that? Fine, I'll turn and look for something else. Hello, William. How are you doing? You just get to the point where you're really good at it, right? What else do we have? Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. It's about as positive as it could get, my friends. This is a new opportunity, a second chance, like portal that says, yeah, you were supposed to have something like that. We want to make sure that you get what you want or something maybe even just a little bit better. Maybe you weren't able to dream about something being this awesome or someone being this awesome. This is good. Now, we just have to be a little bit patient, okay? Sometimes the universe, they fake us out. They're like, oh, is this what you want right here? Yeah. Oh, just kidding. I got something else for you. So we just have to be patient, okay? Remember, the universe has a sense of humor. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you probably don't like their sense of humor. Same. Same. But I think this is how it was supposed to happen, and you'll understand why it happened this way in the near future. I would think within 3 months. What else do we have? The World, number 29. Did I tell you this is the energy oracle? Sometimes I forget, you guys. Hello, Darren. Good morning. How are you? Yeah. So whatever has been difficult with regards to your finances, this situation, whether it's a relationship or a job, for some of you, it might be both. I would love that for you. Your finances are going to improve, okay? For some of you, this is about the connections that you have or the connections that you might acquire through this relationship, because the world, this can talk about the internet. You could be applying for jobs online. You could be dating through an application. But this is somebody who finds things work out easier this time than they did previously. And the connections they have are stronger because there's an ability to appreciate that's deeper. If you are constantly handed everything that you want and you never have to deal with loss or you never have to deal with rejection, guess what? You're probably someone I don't really want to hang out with. Do you want to know why? Because you don't value those things. They were handed to you. You didn't have to work for them. You didn't have to think about what life is like without those things. You are a richer person for having lost, okay? And as a result, this opportunity, whether it's a love connection or a job situation, is going to be something that you cherish more because it's something you had to really either wait for or fight for. You have to take action, right? So probably a little bit of both. Let's go with, this is the Hocus Pocus deck. Hello, Frederick. How are you doing today? I love the aliens. You are not wrong, Darren. Very true. Four of Potions, which is the Four of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Pumpkins, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Candles, which is the Six of Wands. This is exactly what Darren and I were just talking about, right, Darren? Sometimes the universe is like, no, not yet, or not that. That's not right. It's not quite done yet. Notice we have the Scarecrow, right, as the Ace of Pumpkins. The little like sassy hand on the hip, like you just didn't know better. You thought that's what you wanted, but we have something better for you. So this Four of Cups being in the reverse is very much so rejection is protection in my mind. It might have felt like a rejection. It might have, put you in a place where you're wondering if you were going to get what you want, but it was not rejection, or it was not the loss that you thought it was. It's like but wait, there's more. Because what do we have? We have the Six of Wands. This is recognition, success, achievement. So you're going to get what it is that you want. It's dangerous to tell people that, but it just might be a little bit better than what you originally wanted. Hello, Kiss JG. How you doing today? I said hello to Voyager. What's up, Voyager? Judgment in the reverse. It's not over yet. Someone may have thought that it was over, especially if they said, you know, sorry, we can't hire anyone this time, right? Or especially if you felt like you had such a bad argument with somebody, you didn't really know how you could repair things. But this is, I want to work with you. I want to be your partner. I want to, in some cases, I want to live with you, right? This is, I want to be close to you. I want to be close to you. So we've got the 5 of lightning, which is the 5 of swords, and the 8 of lightning in the reverse, which is the 8 of swords in the reverse. For a second, okay, so this is a pumpkin, right, in the background, but the little stem from the pumpkin, when I was viewing it upside down, I thought for a second that was like a little kitty cat poking through, which is fun because, you know, of course, we do actually have one over here. I think we have somebody who walks away, assumes, you know, this isn't going to be worth it. I can't get what I want. And then there's something here that happens, something you definitely didn't expect. For some of you, it's a text message or an email. For others of you, it's a little more subtle. It's something in your environment, not direct from this person or this company. But this is, wait, don't you dare sabotage this. You think this is already over, but it's not over. And we want you to get what you're gonna, or what you're supposed to have. So the universe is like, you might think that this is over. You might think that you won't get what you want, but we want you to free yourself from that mental block. We want you to stop expecting things to happen the way you don't want them to happen. We want to train you to envision the things going the way that you want instead, because your brain is very powerful, right? So this could be for some of you one of those really nice lessons where the universe says, we want you to start expecting good things. We want you to realize that sometimes a test is more so, it's actually better than you think. So I love this. We've got Page of Pumpkins, that Page of Pentacles we already got up here as well. And then Temperance. And I feel like this Temperance card is you. This new opportunity to resolve the argument, to pursue this love, or to get that job that you were really hoping for is going to make you go, oh, okay, that's great. See how she's like, oh, okay, that's great. Temperance is about a good mix, a good balance. It's also about peace, serenity. And I think in this situation, it's an opportunity or an offer, a way forward that gives you peace because you realize things are going to be better. Justice in the reverse. 9 of Candles or 9 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it feels to me like for some of you, there was this like dark cloud following you around, making you feel like nothing would ever really go right, or you wouldn't get the things that you wanted in life. And this is really kind of coming out to say the universe wants to let you know you are favored, or, you know, we've noticed that you've been working on your healing. We know that you've been trying to make changes for yourself. We're going to put our thumbs on the scale a little bit and make it easier for you. So this is reason to make you smile and help you feel like there is the wind at your sails, right? Something helping you move forward because you have gone through a lot. You have had people go after you or try to make things difficult for you that had no justification for doing so. And for some of you, those people are going to be having front row seats to you getting what you want, just to kind of, you know, make sure they notice. Hello there, Carrie. How are you? Hello, en France. I love it. Hello, Jane Doe. How are you doing? So this is hopefully the end of somebody's anxiety, or at least a like lessening of it, right? Sometimes you just need companionship. Sometimes you just need to know I've got that stability, my bills are paid, my health insurance taken care of, whatever it is, right? So we have some heartache that is being addressed. I love the visualizations on these cards. It's like somebody feels like they lost their grip on a situation. They didn't have the ability to impact it. And now this Two of Swords, even though it's in the reverse, this is decisiveness, okay? This is needing to make a decision. We have somebody that actually knows exactly what to do. It's like they're more in control here, right? Because they're controlling that lightning. This is the Santa Muerte. What else do we have? Emperor in the reverse. Very closely aligned with what I was just saying, right? Somebody who felt like they lost control, didn't have anything that they could do, or maybe even felt some hopelessness here. Now we have somebody realizing, oh, that's right, I'm Spider-Man. Oh, that's right, I'm magical. Oh, that's right. If I take matters into my own hands and control the controllables, I can improve the situation, or I can find a different job. I can apologize, whatever it is. This is newfound. It's like they've been liberated from this Emperor in the reverse energy. So it can be easy when you have difficult years, chapters, whatever you want to call it, where you kind of lose a sense of what your own agency is. What power do I have over my own life? But I challenge you to not get stuck there. It's easy to find yourself there, but don't stay there for too long. You've got to be able to remember and maybe even scream from the mountaintops what your own strength is. There was a time in my life where I was really struggling, and I've told a few of you, or whoever was watching the videos back then, about this before, but my rather powerful voice was more of like a whisper. And sitting across the room from me, my mom had to ask me to speak up, and she was like really uncomfortable, not understanding why I was acting so differently. I didn't know my own power, or I'd forgotten my own power at that time in my life. And I am encouraging all of you who have lost your voice or your sense of your own power to remember just how powerful your brain is, to flip that switch, believe in yourself, remember those things that you've already gotten through, remember those times when people thought you couldn't handle what you were dealing with, and you did. Because there is something new happening here. The block that I think you're in the process of removing is this question mark about what lies ahead. If I don't know how things go, can I be confident about it? If I had a breach of trust, can I move beyond that? Well, that's nice. We've got the Empress and the Nine of Wands. Wounded Warrior. This is all about saying, yes, I do remember my power. So the Empress has a different kind of power than the Emperor, but it is power nonetheless. And it makes sense to me. This is somebody who I think has been reminded through love of their power. So we have this angel of love, right? This could be a family member. This could be a love interest. This could even be a close friend that says, hey, I just want you to remember how awesome you are. I just want you to remember how powerful you are. because that's when we're able to actually make change in our life. Notice this Nine of Wands has a big old scythe, right? That's normally on the death card. It can indicate needing to cut things out of your life. This is someone who realizes the last thing that stands in my way between me and my happiness is my willingness to believe that I will not get it, is my willingness to self-sabotage my own happiness. I'm not going to stand in my own way. No, that was the me from before. Now I'm going to remind myself, maybe you have to even say it in the mirror. Do it. I've done it. Y'all want to make fun of me for it? I don't care. I am where I am. This is somebody who says, no, I remember who I am. I know who I am. I can apply for this job again, or I can find a way to navigate this difficult relationship situation and be happy. But this High Priestess in the reverse tells me there's somebody in your midst that is going to have a different opinion, somebody who may be prone to negativity, somebody who you would probably not say is very good at listening to their own intuition. So I want you to listen to your intuition, okay? Not this negative Nancy. Sorry for anybody whose name is Nancy. That's not what I just really like alliteration, okay, you guys? I really do. All right. What else do we have? Seven of Wands in the reverse, someone who feels exposed or not protected, right? Going out on a limb because they're going out for something that they want. But I'm proud of you because even though you know there is a risk here, even though you could be rejected, even though you could not end up with what you want, we do have that yes card though. Let's keep that in mind. You're going after it because you don't want to be the reason you don't get what you want. I won't be the reason that this doesn't work. Someone else wants to say, no, that's fine. Look, there have been plenty of times where I could have just asked somebody, hey, can I have that? And they might have said yes, but I didn't vocalize what I actually wanted and somebody else got it, or I sure as hell didn't get it, right? I learned, probably because I was in sales, you got to ask for it, okay? You got to ask for the sale. You got to ask for what you want. Now, I'm not going to be obnoxious and ask for things that clearly are other people's things or whatever. You got to be like, read the room, right? Know the situation. But if you might get a yes and all you have to do is actually ask for it, I'm not ask for it. I'm not going to sit here and like hope that you read my mind. If you can read my mind, I'm really sorry. This is about being willing to take a risk. And I'm proud of you because that's what the universe is guiding you to do. We had that action card, right? The sunflower. Go out there and get what you want, my friend. Queen of Wands. Oh. 10 of Cups is crossing the Queen of Wands. I take that as a really good sign. We have the Angel of Love, right? Empress energy. There are people who support you. There are people who love you, people who want to see you be happy. You may find that you are surprised as you go after this job or as you try to work on this relationship or pursue this love interest, that somebody helps you you didn't expect to help you. This could be a friend that is uniquely suited to the situation. Hey, I heard you're going out for this job. I actually know someone who works there. I know we haven't talked in a while, but is there something I can do to help you? Do you have a good understanding of the company itself? There's somebody here who helps you. You're manifesting in this assistance from someone who cares about you. And then we've got strength. This is your courage and your confidence. That's like, yeah, you know what? I know that I went through a lot with this Two of Cups in the reverse. I know that there's been some issues here in terms of trust, but I'm going to be fine either way. I'm still going to go after what it is that I want. So don't let this person who is a little bit negative talk you out of this confidence or strength that you have found, okay? Hello there, Michael. How are you? Hello, Raziel. Hello, Bradley. What's up, Jeannie? I like it. I don't know if I'm cool enough to play rugby, but I would try. I went to a school that actually was big on rugby, and it was really fun to watch. Some of my favorite friends were epic rugby players. All right, what do we need? We're gonna go with the Gilded Reverie. I agree, Bradley. I like mysteries, but not in my own life. Well, I don't know. Like, I can respect that some things are supposed to be a mystery. But if I can just ask the question, then I'm probably gonna. One, I'll tell you guys about one. There's a question mark in my ancestry. And for a long time, my father's side has believed that we have Cherokee ancestry, possibly Melungeon, because they're from, the Tennessee part of the world. And recently I had some information that makes me feel like maybe it's more chalked up. So I'm trying to do all this like research and try to figure out what I can potentially do, because I want to solve that mystery. I want to know. Talk to some more family members maybe. So it could be that there is, a little mission that you're on like that. Not maybe as big as going after a job. Maybe you're just trying to solve a mystery in your life. We've got the fox. We got the man without a shirt. Number 14, number 28. Those are doubled. That's interesting. And then the tower. I'm going to take it in the reverse because I've been holding it that way. I think we have somebody here who has decided to distance themselves from somebody who is a little short-sighted, a little bit maybe more invested in the short-term gratification versus working on yourself and long-term gratification. So this could be this could be your friend, this could be your family member, or this could be someone else associated with the love interest, the job, whatever it is. But we have somebody that recognizes this is not somebody who knows how to be trustworthy. The fox is one of my favorite animals, but in this situation, because it's paired with the dude without a shirt, this is somebody who thinks about what makes them happy. They don't really consider whether or not they have done right by a deal they've made with somebody. For some of you, this is indicative of you don't get the job that you initially applied for because that boss or that company's owner or whatever, not to be trusted. And you would have 6 months down the line been looking for a new job. For others of you, this is maybe you were hung up on the wrong person and you really wanted things to work with that person, but they didn't have the right intentions. Things were supposed to fall apart because there's good news here. There's something better that's showing up. And yet still, there's also some of you where this person had to feel like they lost you in order to realize the value of this connection so they could approach it with better intentions. 34, 7, 12, or sorry, 42. So it's the fish, which talks about good news, the snake, and the compass. So what's interesting is I just, in my mind's eye, saw a snake swimming through the water because we have this fish, right? It's like the snake had to pretend they were more interested in living in the water when they like living on land. You know what I mean? This compass is about positioning, about intention, about the direction you're heading. If somebody doesn't have the right intentions, the universe is going to guide you elsewhere. Now, that could be through difficulties like arguments or, job offers that have to be rescinded, but it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes the universe is picking you up and flapping you down where you're supposed to be because you're supposed to have something better. This rejection was protection either because something needed to have additional time to improve. The snake can be about healing. So we could have somebody that healed those, self-sabotage intentions or whatever it might be. This is something that got better. The half-cooked burrito went back into the microwave and now it is delicious and ready for you to eat. Just needed a little bit of time or a little bit of redirecting. We have number 21, which is the Mountain. And I usually don't take these in the reverse, but you know, it's going to work out today this way. It ain't over. It is not over. Whatever it is that you wanted, it's here. So we have a difficult journey, a longer than anticipated journey, but what you want is around the corner. It just may look a little different from what you expected. For some of you, this person may look different if it's the same person who's healed. Oh, you lucky bastards. Look what we got today. It's the Whip. Hello there, Aisha. How are you doing? Hello, Peggy. How are you? Hello, Ruben. So if you are new to my channel, every time the whip comes out, I do this little, it's not a song and dance, but it's, you know, it's a little jokey poo. Okay. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. Now this card can talk about punishment for obvious reasons, right? But this is what somebody fears, okay? This is like, okay, so either I can go through the same thing I went through last time and potentially not get what I want, which sounds like a punishment, or I can just like pretend I don't want it anymore. And the universe is like, no, we don't like that for you. You're going to climb this mountain. And you're going to go for it again because there's something that is going to go better this time for you. You just, you know, needed to give it a little bit more time. The color did not have time to develop properly, and now your hair looks amazing. What else do we want? We're going to go with the Fairy Godmother Oracle and see what else we got. I have a feeling this is going to be advice. So, you know, consider that. Oh, I love that. You guys. This is so precious. I love it. The advice from the universe is go get what you want. Go for your dreams. Don't you dare let that negative Nancy talk you out of it. Hold on a second. I'm struggling to come up with an optimistic word that starts with C, and this is really just like, ugh. Okay. I am Charming Carmen. We're going to go with that. And I say, because it's not as good as Negative Nancy, but I say you can get your dreams, okay? If you guys come up with a better one, you know what I'm going for, right? Starts with C and is optimistic, like, this is driving me crazy. Cheerleader Carmen? That would probably work. But I'm over here telling you to go get your dreams because the universe wants you to get your dreams. So whoever is telling you not to go for your dreams, you can tell them Carmen said, encouragement for your dreams. Go get what you want. Please, will you? Go be happy. All right. For those of you that are dealing with a love situation, I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels Oracle. If this is a job reading for you, this may or may not apply, okay? Oh, okay. We just throw them everywhere. We've got heart-to-heart conversations, playfulness, retreat, and chemistry. So remember, there are a couple of different ways we can get to this angel of love moment, right? For some of you, this is a new person. For some of you, this is a healed person from your past. If you're out there talking about somebody who is unhealed and you're going to be in my comments saying, I don't want them, this reading isn't for you, okay? This is for people that have healed or people that you don't know yet that have also healed. So, yeah. But you are going to have heart-to-heart conversations. The chemistry is going to be very clear. You're going to realize that maybe this weight or this rejection that you had to go through wasn't so bad. Because remember, we have this retreat card as well. This said that at some point there had to be a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a separation. Somebody needed time to heal. Somebody needed to appreciate what it is that they could potentially lose if they did not heal. So the playfulness card for me is saying, if you have some difficult things that need to be discussed, an elephant in the room, if you will, let's not just jump right up on top of that elephant right away and be like, hey, we need to talk about this. I know. I say this as somebody who has been in the past, like, you owe me an apology. Let's hear it before you can gain entrance into my life. It's true for some things. I don't think it's true for this situation. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like there were situational, like life things that got in the way, right? I feel like this person is going to come through. Their intention is to have a heart-to-heart conversation where they talk about what caused the distance or the falling out. But this love is still here. This person respects and adores you and wants to show you that they've been able to change, and they're hoping that it's not over. So again, for the haters, this is not about somebody who's unhealed. This is somebody who is healed. And they want to approach things in a light way initially, but they do have the intention, and it's urgent, to talk to you about the thing that you need to talk about, right? You too, Ruben. Thank you. Yes. Yes, exactly, Peggy. You have to heal yourself before you can attract a healed person. If you out here in the comments, not very happy with somebody, that tells me you still need to forgive somebody, which is healing, my friend. Forgiveness. We always like to assume that's for whoever you're forgiving, right? I'm not mad at you. You can feel just great about who you are as a person. Sure, it does that. I love when somebody says, I forgive you, because I mess up. I'm not perfect. But forgiveness, and I will fight you over this, forgiveness is for the forgiver. It's saying, I would like to reclaim power over my own mood, my own happiness. It does not depend upon whether or not you treat me well. I forgive you for what you did, not because I expect that you have miraculously changed and you're some new great person now and you're never going to hurt me again, but because I'm not going to carry that burden. Being mad at you, being angry at you, trying to that's energy that I waste on you, someone who doesn't know how to treat me, that could be put into other things, right? I could be writing a book. I could be getting better at roller skating. I had a severe need to roller skate soon. So I might post a video of me roller skating. If y'all want that, you better hit up my comments, because then I will feel like I have to do it. You can take that energy that you're wasting being angry at people, and you can put it to your own dreams, your own needs. Okay. And I would say that I hope everybody hears that. All the angry people out there, stop wasting your time being angry and do stuff and be happy, because there is fun to be had. Apparently the flamingos know how to do it, or the people on roller skates, whatever it is. But this is a beautiful reading intended to give you hope and remind you that you have this power and this courage within you. Go get what it is that you want. You deserve to be happy. I love it. All right. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes and for being awesome. Love you guys. I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.